Imagine a wall of water taller than a house crashing onto the shore. This is the terrifying power of a tsunami. Tsunamis are giant waves, but they are not like the waves you see at the beach. They are caused by events deep within the earth, not by wind or tides. Tsunamis are born from sudden and powerful disturbances in the ocean. Imagine an earthquake shaking the ocean floor. This can displace massive amounts of water, creating a series of gigantic waves. These waves travel across the ocean at incredible speeds, sometimes faster than a jet plane. When a tsunami approaches the shore, the ocean water may recede dramatically. This is a clear warning sign. Don't be fooled by the seemingly calm waters. A tsunami wave can rise rapidly, flooding coastal areas with tremendous force. Understanding what causes tsunamis and how they behave is crucial for protecting lives and property. In the United States, certain areas are particularly vulnerable to these ocean giants. The United States, with its vast coastlines, is no stranger to the threat of tsunamis. The West Coast, including Alaska, California, and the Pacific Northwest, is particularly at risk. This is because these areas lie along the notorious Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is a horseshoe-shaped zone in the Pacific Ocean. It is home to intense volcanic and earthquake activity. These underwater earthquakes are the main culprit behind tsunamis that threaten the U.S. coastline. Alaska, the largest state, has experienced numerous tsunamis throughout its history. The state's long coastline and proximity to the Ring of Fire make it particularly susceptible. In 1964, the largest earthquake ever recorded in the United States, the Great Alaska Earthquake, struck Prince William Sound. It unleashed a devastating tsunami that caused widespread damage. California, known for its iconic coastline, also faces the risk of tsunamis. The San Andreas Fault, a major fault line running along the state, has the potential to generate earthquakes capable of triggering tsunamis. The Pacific Northwest, encompassing Washington and Oregon, is another region at risk. The Cascadia Subduction Zone, a fault line off the coast, has a history of producing massive earthquakes that have generated devastating tsunamis in the past. To understand why tsunamis occur, we must delve beneath the ocean's surface and explore the Earth's structure. The Earth's outer layer, the lithosphere, is not a single solid shell. It is broken into several massive pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are in constant motion, albeit very slowly, moving a few centimeters each year. The areas where these plates meet are called plate boundaries. Most earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur along these boundaries. Underwater earthquakes, particularly those along subduction zones, are the primary cause of tsunamis. Subduction zones are regions where one tectonic plate slides beneath another. When an earthquake occurs at a subduction zone, the sudden movement of the ocean floor displaces a massive amount of water. This displacement creates powerful waves that radiate outwards from the earthquake's epicenter. These waves travel at high speeds across the open ocean, and as they approach shallower coastal waters, they increase in height, becoming the towering walls of water we know as tsunamis. The history of the United States is punctuated by the devastating impacts of tsunamis. These events serve as stark reminders of the immense power of nature and the importance of preparedness. The 1964 Great Alaska Earthquake and Tsunami remain etched in the annals of history as one of the most powerful earthquakes and devastating tsunamis ever recorded in the United States. The earthquake, with a magnitude of 9.2, struck Prince William Sound, Alaska, and unleashed a tsunami that caused widespread damage and loss of life. The tsunami waves, some reaching heights of over 200 feet, swept across coastal communities in Alaska, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The impact was felt far beyond Alaska, with the tsunami reaching the west coast of the United States, Hawaii, and even as far as Japan. In 1946, a magnitude 7.4 earthquake off the coast of the Aleutian Islands in Alaska triggered a tsunami that struck Hawaii with devastating force. The waves, reaching heights of over 50 feet, caused significant damage and loss of life. This event highlighted the vulnerability of coastal areas, even those located thousands of miles from the earthquake's epicenter. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, which struck Japan, served as a stark reminder of the potential for tsunamis to cause widespread destruction. The earthquake, with a magnitude of 9.0, triggered a massive tsunami that devastated coastal communities in Japan. The event also had a significant impact on the west coast of the United States, causing strong currents and some damage. Alaska, the state most familiar with tsunami's fury, has learned to adapt and prepare. Following the 1964 devastation, Alaska implemented robust building codes. Structures in tsunami-prone areas are now built or retrofitted to withstand the impact of powerful waves. The state actively educates its residents about tsunami risks and preparedness. Regular drills are conducted to familiarize people with evacuation routes and procedures. Public awareness campaigns emphasize the importance of heeding tsunami warnings and taking immediate action. Alaska has also invested in sophisticated early warning systems. Seismic sensors detect earthquakes, and deep ocean sensors, called dart buoys, monitor changes in sea level that indicate a tsunami is approaching. This information is relayed to the National Tsunami Warning Center, which issues timely alerts to coastal communities. California, with its iconic coastline and bustling cities, faces a unique set of challenges in preparing for tsunamis. The state has a long history of seismic activity, and the potential for a significant tsunami always looms. California has taken steps to mitigate the risks posed by tsunamis. Coastal communities have developed evacuation plans and designated tsunami hazard zones. Building codes in these zones often include specific requirements to enhance tsunami resistance. Public awareness and education are crucial components of California's tsunami preparedness strategy. The state regularly conducts tsunami drills and exercises to test and improve its response capabilities. Educational materials and outreach programs inform residents and visitors about tsunami risks and safety measures. California also benefits from the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, which provides timely alerts and information about potential tsunami threats. The state's emergency management agencies work closely with the Warning Center to disseminate information and coordinate response efforts. The Pacific Northwest, home to the Cascadia subduction zone, faces the daunting prospect of a big one, a massive earthquake and tsunami that could devastate the region. The last major earthquake along the Cascadia subduction zone occurred in 1700, and scientists believe that a similar event is inevitable. Recognizing the significant risk, the Pacific Northwest states of Washington and Oregon have made significant strides in tsunami preparedness. They have developed comprehensive plans that include evacuation routes, emergency shelters, and communication systems. Public education is a top priority. Schools, community groups, and government agencies work together to raise awareness about tsunami risks and preparedness measures. Regular drills and exercises help familiarize residents with evacuation procedures and safety protocols. The Pacific Northwest is also at the forefront of developing innovative early warning systems. Researchers are exploring the use of advanced sensors, real-time data analysis, and artificial intelligence to improve the speed and accuracy of tsunami warnings. Early warning systems are critical for saving lives in the event of a tsunami. These systems provide timely alerts that allow people to evacuate to higher ground before the waves arrive. The National Tsunami Warning Center in Palmer, Alaska, and the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, are responsible for monitoring tsunami activity in the Pacific Ocean and issuing warnings for the United States and other countries. These centers use a network of seismic sensors to detect earthquakes and deep ocean sensors, known as dart buoys, to monitor changes in sea level. When a tsunami is detected, the centers issue alerts through various channels, including sirens, emergency broadcasts, text messages, and social media. The effectiveness of early warning systems depends on the speed and accuracy of information dissemination and the responsiveness of coastal communities. Public awareness, education, and regular drills are essential for ensuring that people understand the warnings and take appropriate action. Tsunamis are a powerful force of nature, but by understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can mitigate their impact and protect lives. Here are some essential tsunami preparedness tips. Asterisk. Know your risk. Determine if you live, work, or plan to visit a tsunami hazard zone. Asterisk. Have a plan. Develop a family emergency plan that includes evacuation routes, meeting points, and communication strategies. Asterisk. Stay informed. Sign up for local alerts and warnings, and monitor official sources of information, such as the National Weather Service and local emergency management agencies. Asterisk. Heed warnings. If a tsunami warning is issued, evacuate immediately to higher ground or inland. Do not wait for visual confirmation of the waves. Asterisk. Be prepared. Assemble a disaster supply kit that includes food, water, first aid supplies, a battery-powered radio, a flashlight, and extra batteries. Remember, tsunamis can strike with little warning and time is of the essence. By being prepared and knowing what to do, you can increase your chances of staying safe when the ocean rumbles.